The following episode is dedicated to our loyal listeners in Weeford, Staffordshire, England.
Do you like your podcasts with a side of humor and a sprinkle of brotherly love? Then Jumping the Turnstile is the podcast for you. Join Jesbert and Timmy Taco as they discuss important topics like Pitch and the Bitch and the Apocalyptic Wheel of Doom. It's like the Brady Bunch, but with more jokes and fewer sisters.
Welcome to the STEEZ. I'm Jesbert.
I'm Timmy Taco.
Testing 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me?
Yes,
in the
I can hear
cans,
you.
loud and clear.
Claim Fandango.
What a pleasure to be here today.
It's such a pleasure you are.
Yeah, it's feeling good, feeling alive, feeling fresh, local, fresh, local.
Speaking fresh, you just bloody changed the shower head on the shower. Talk about fresh.
So that's man up.
Yeah, I've well, just in the light of keeping it clean, keeping it refreshed.
Yeah.
I've never had a shower like that in my shower ever.
Right.
So I want that to set the tone for this episode.
So the 9 years you've been in that shower, the head's been the same. It's been one of these low pressure water saver crappity doodads.
Yeah, I've been getting the same head for.
Yeah, right.
Let's not get too crude. Let's get clean, as it was, and see if we can have a refreshing show. Let's go.
Yeah, all right. I mean, correcting community concerns. It's a community concern off.
Yeah, right.
This one comes straight from the UK. Smoking wet. The Lad Bible menu. I'm just saying words, really.
Yeah.
What's happening? This homeowner, though, bloody, this is the concern. Clean up your shit.
Your actual shit?
Every
or your yard?
All of it. All of
Okay.
it. Because we've got this thing in the street now that people are just dumping their luggage in like several of the streets.
Explain that.
Well, just briefcases strewn about
What
up
do
and
you
down the
mean?
street. I've been taking photos of it,
Right.
and it's
That is a community concern because it's not hard rubbish for. Oh, well, it's coming into winter, and they always do the hard rubbish during winter so that we can't enjoy the treasure unless it's soggy treasure.
Yes.
You ever notice that?
Yeah. And then
Do it during summer so we can like shop about and drive around and collect metal and
rummage.
rummage.
Well,
Have a
this
little
homeowner has been fined £750 for letting dog poo on their own garden and leaving it.
See
So-
what? You can't even.
Well,
You can't
it's
even-
blurred out, but you can see all the deuces,
Oh my god! It's
the
the
landmines,
double deuce.
double deuces everywhere.
Is it easier, like as a poo grabber yourself? You'd get sick
Poo
of
grabber.
yeah, because you follow the poo,
I pick
follow
up
the
the
poo
poos,
machines
yeah,
around.
yeah.
So, is it sometimes easier just to wait till they dry out a bit and pick them up with a bloody shove rather than like a
Yeah, but
glove?
if it's on your lawn, yeah, it's thrice daily. It's a lot of pooper scooters.
It is.
You got to
And
keep
going
on
back
it.
to
You got to
that,
keep on it. Is what I'm saying.
We also got to like consider the fact: is he got a lapdog or has he got a bloody Great Dane?
Looks
Dalmatian?
from this, it's a Dalmatian. It's,
So we're talking. How do you work it out? Like, so what's the dog to poo ratio?
well, we've done this
So-
before.
I know, but let's just recap.
All right. Well,
Recrap.
we'll do a recap.
No, I
If you're-
don't want to know about viscosity.
No,
I wanna know
I
about
wasn't rubbing my
dog,
fingers
dog
together.
size to poo ratio.
Yeah, well, I'm saying like for the little doggos,
Yep.
you only need a baggo that's like a Thumbelina, like
Okay.
a little plastic bag. It's
Yeah.
tiny thumb bag.
Gotcha.
And that's probably only twice a day.
Yeah.
That's a Chihuahua size.
Okay, yeah,
And
yeah.
smaller.
Yep.
And then it goes on to your standard poop bag, which is just like a terrier-sized doggo.
Yeah, like a freezer bag, let's just say. But
Gotcha.
you wouldn't want to go clear bags, though, would you?
It's a bad move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bad bags.
bad bags.
And then what? The next one up from that's a
Safeway bag. Yeah.
So,
And then a garbage bag.
then garbage bag.
Yeah. Well, your Marmaduke's,
Yeah, okay.
he's
see
got
what
the
you did there.
big baggos.
Yeah, okay.
Big bags.
And then what? Straight in the old compost or straight in the old binno?
Which in the bin, because you can't
Yeah, but what about
compost.
the homeless guys having a rummage around, looking for a sanger? You know?
True.
And then what? They got to go through bags of shit to get to the...
I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, because the homeless guys, they'd probably learn pretty quickly not to look for their next meal at a park.
This is true
But
story.
people do eat their lunch at a park. So you've got a higher ratio
Poop scoops.
of good lunch. Or putting your hand straight, putting your old dirty hand in it.
Well, hopefully the dog owners have tied one off.
Tied one off.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So I generally go, you put it over the hand, you go in, you scoop,
Oh,
you reef, you tie, you chuck.
We need the dog gloves. We need the dog glove that converts into a bago. Has anyone come up with that?
Well, I think we did
Yeah, okay.
several times.
Okay, good.
Previous episodes,
so
though.
on your block, you've got people not leaving poo-poos. You've got people leaving luggage, you say.
Full luggage. I think it's a high turnover of student accommodation.
Yeah, right.
And maybe they just, I don't know, maybe
Have you
they
ever had a little squidge?
I always have a squidge.
And any shoes?
I'm looking
Any
for
money?
I'm looking
Wallets?
for heads. Dead heads.
Okay.
Because then I get to go on Channel 9, only on 9
Only on
News.
9.
Man finds head in basket.
Yeah.
In a bloody,
What would you do with the head?
you know what I'm going to do.
Call the authorities.
No, I'm going to put it on a stake
Yep.
in my front yard going, I'm watching you pick up the poos.
No hawkers.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what happened to me last hawkers. When do you think
Is that
they stopped?
derogatory?
When did there had to be a point in history where they've basically said, right, no more heads on pikes. It's a bad look, it's bad taste, it's
Right.
hard to get rid of at the end.
Flies
They
also.
end up sliding down the post as they rot.
I did watch a
But there had to be a point where they said, right,
enough's
no
enough.
more heads, no more pikes.
Heads will roll. I think when the guillotine gets out of commish,
Yeah, right.
a lot less heads flying around.
Yet the American Army ordered, and this is what I saw, not in the news, but in the not news,
Okay.
30,000 guillotines, and that was in the last 4 years.
I thought not news was purely for hangings,
Yeah,
not
right. Hey,
news.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
he's
did
not,
that.
he's
They
not
did
not
that.
news.
the guillotine. The guillotine plus. G5. What do we call the guillotine magazine?
Guillotine 5,000.
Yeah. Anyway, what do you
Guillotine
think,
Weekly.
what do you think is too much as a fine
For
this dog owner? This
I
dog owner?
reckon.
$750. Is that going to get you cleaned up? The threat of $750
$750.
pounds.
Pounds. Yeah, that would probably scare me into
Shooting
submission.
up some deuce.
But I would say if that's probably a fitting fine, because like that many mines is gonna produce a bit of a stink. in the
A
area,
stink,
wouldn't you say?
definitely, and well, it's keep off my lawn. No one's coming on your lawn.
Yeah, right.
You're going to get less hawkers coming to your door when it's littered with poo.
That is a very good point. Yeah.
That's a poo point right there. One to me.
So then, what's the outcome? So he gets fined, and then
Yeah.
and then it's like, does it make the man? Is it going to turn him into
How do you
one
clean
of
it up?
those one of those rebels where he just goes, I'm going to double down on I'm going to double deuce down. How dare you find me? I'm going to let the dog go. Because I think the dog's roaming around picking a spot. Because there isn't poo on poo, right?
Have a look. Have a look-see.
There is poo on poo, yeah. There is.
And he could also get that gurney, the pressure washer guy from
Really
YouTube.
Really puts a dampener on a garden party, doesn't it? Having your friends around for a barbie.
Now, what would your
Don't stand there.
all there? What would be your method of cleanup? Would it be a blow and sucker machine Sit on blow.
Sit on blow it into the corner.
Blow it into the corner. Shove, or just sawdust over the top.
Oh, layer upon layer.
Sawdust.
What is it? What is that particular?
I don't know. You're telling the story.
Layer upon layer.
Sarah Lee.
Oh, so you just, do we go the Sarah Lee method,
Yes.
or do we go to blow it into the corner, scoop it up in one hit? I think I would go to blow into the corner.
You don't
personally.
want to use it.
Or I'd fucking kill the dog.
That's a good point.
Stop pooing.
Oh, as the neighbour, just chuck over some rat sack and on a steak.
On a steak, yeah. Put the doggo to sleep for good.
Look, it's not the doggo's fault. It's just doing
It's not the neighbour's fault either. Let's be honest.
Well, a neighbour has to live with it, and what do you do? What do you do?
Well,
What do you do?
I would clean them up as you go.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. There's a couple of things you got to do as a doggo owner. Walk them, talk to them, pat them, feed them,
Yeah.
clean up after them. It's just stock standard.
The vetos,
Oh, God.
yeah, clean as you go. Clean. C-A-U. Go. Kluger. Cloud.
C-U-N-T. Yeah.
Anyway, so let's
There
see.
you go.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
all
there you
right,
go.
That is a
Yep.
community concern. Now, what are we going to do about the luggage in your street? That's what I want to. That's what I want to nail down.
Well,
here.
I'm going to have to wait until bloody clean up. Until this year's hard rubbish.
Any good, valuable
Shit.
bags?
It's shit luggage.
Yeah, no good.
No good. Well, it's been out in the bloody weather.
Oh yeah, it's all the bloody rain, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So, and it doesn't fit in your bin. And why is it up to me just because someone dumped it on my lawn?
It's your lawn, is it?
It's on my front nature strip.
No, well, that's no good.
No.
That's no good because it's
luggage.
You've got some plants and stuff on
Yeah,
the nature strip.
yeah.
It's not really.
I'm the
like-
only guy that takes
Yeah,
care of
but
his
you know,
front yard.
You've got a fence, so they can do the dump and run.
Yeah, they do.
It's like the dude smoking the ciggies out the front of your joint before he goes and gets a haircut.
Yeah.
You know.
Does the dump and run.
Well, because he thinks that just because there's a fence there, you can't see out.
But I'm watching.
You're always watching. Always watching. The ever watching eyes.
With me peepers.
It is a community
Oh,
concern.
right. And it's not solved in any way, shape, or
No.
form. But,
Oh, well, it's all about raising the concerns.
yeah, let's bring it to the attention
Yeah.
of the neighbourhood.
Ugh. Anal retention. As it was. Now, I don't know if this music's appropriate.
Right. It's joyful, like
Yeah, maybe I
spring
should do
cleaning. It feels
Well,
like.
I haven't got music that's like worrying.
Mm.
Like, what would that classify as? Dramatic action music or? So we're sitting on the bloody couch last night, and there's thunderstorms in the distance and stuff like that. And occasionally you'll see lightning flash, and we're just like, "What was that? What was that?" Sometimes even like when somebody comes out of the driveway across the road, their headlights
Yes, they do.
shine through there, and it looks like lightning, but you're like, "What was that?" But it was very persistent. This light in the backyard, like a torch.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. So
It's awfully wet out there, though.
got up. Yeah, it's a miserable day out.
freezing.
It's a miserable night out. So I get up off the couch and I fucking
Grab a weapon.
no, I didn't grab a weapon. I wish I did, but go to the back thing and I went whoosh, and open up the
The
curtains like very rapidly, and there's a standing at the back door. Oh,
Is
sorry,
it?
a copper. Coppers standing in my yard, flash torching around.
Is it?
Like they just come in and they just start searching away. I'm like, I scared the shit out of this bitch, but I'm like,
You're right. Can I help you?
I guess I didn't really want to help him, but like,
Have you got a warrant?
yeah, it's just like, what are you doing? Oh, we're looking for Charlie Ponderosa.
Ah, the Ponderosa.
Charles Ponderosa's gone missing again. He's the
The elderly
guy,
man that's
The
probably
elderly
got
man.
Parkinson's or something.
He's got something going on. He's got a touch of the Bidens, I everything.
Yeah, right.
And he scooches up and down the street. Just to recap, he went missing
For days last time.
2 or 3 days, soaking wet. And
On the corner, just waving to traffic, and then all of a sudden disappears.
he's gone. Sounds like a bloody conspiracy theory, but he's been. They're going in. They're looking. They said, "Do you mind if we just look in your backyard? Because is there any way that he can access the backyard?" I went, "Oh well, you can kind of get around." And then they've just gone root and spread out. Like I went, "Oh yeah, no worries." They spread out, looking with the torch on every little corner of my property. It's like, well, he's not going to be over there. You might find a dead fox, but you're not going to find a dead Charlie.
Right.
Right? Looking around. Now, they can basically, under the guise of we're looking for someone, under the guise of protecting
Do a
somebody
full
else,
property
do
search.
a full search. Because I wasn't watching where the other copper went. And let's just say I was going illicit drugs, which I'm not, luckily, because I would have got busted last night, cold hard busted.
Right.
Because he's
Oh, we're coming in.
He's torching around.
Wow.
So beware. Just beware of that.
And then if they fall in your pool and drown, are you liable?
Am I liable? If they come across something that's not supposed to be there, like an illegal structure.
Oh, because well, now that we're here, we might as well.
Well,
fine
we're
you.
doing a full
Fine off.
Yeah, we're doing a full soup to nuts search. We're looking for a dead body in your backyard, basically.
Yeah.
She was scooching around in the foxhole, looking around on the other side of the pool with a torcho. That's where I like to keep my marijuana. But is that fair? Because they coerced.
Was your gate open?
No, they let themselves in.
But why that property? Why your property?
Because they're checking every property. Because they went across to people in the corner and said, like, if you've got a security camera, can we check? They checked. They saw him coming into the court, pondering away, and he's gone down towards his place.
And then he's forgotten.
And then he's vanished.
He's had a forget me
Well,
nots.
there's an alleyway that leads to Trevor's. I'd be looking in Trevor's shed.
His bungalow.
He's probably eating a succulent Chinese meal right now. But I know Trevor doesn't want the police
Scooching around his area. Nah.
Flashlighting. Are they allowed to on their side, so they don't touch your fence, right? And are they allowed to peer over your fence? Is that technically trespassing? Like, what are the rules here?
Fingertips over the fence
let's
line.
just say your fence is 5 foot and your cop is 6 foot.
Yeah.
Right? So legally he can look
See
into your
in,
backyard.
yeah, looky-loo, yeah.
We all can have a looky-loo. But as soon as you put a flashlight in the backyard, is that trespassing?
Yeah,
Technically, if you haven't got permission. Like, are they technically not allowed to have their flashlights until I give them permission to come on the property?
Yeah, don't light up my bloody property,
What's going on in yeah? So he's disappeared again. So
you should
watch
get
his
a
bloody
dog.
space.
You should get a big bloody dog.
Yeah, I know, but we're talking big pieces of shit in the backyard.
Do you think they're going to come in there?
Well, do you think I really want to walk a dog every day? I've got to feed my kids every day.
That's a hassle.
Bloody nightmare.
3 square meals a day.
Yeah. Well, define a square meal.
It's a sandwich.
Crumpet. A square, the double
Square
crumpets,
crumpet.
which we just had.
They were delicious, by the way.
They were. We might have to have another one. But
Right, well, you've definitely been violated.
I think I've been violated in more ways than one.
And I wouldn't peer over your fence the way it is at the moment. It's leaning over. It's brick. It's about to go.
And then riddle me this. Right? They try to scooch over to see if anybody's home. The fence falls over.
Ooh.
Crushes a copper. Am I a cop killer? Because regs say that I have to have a safe fence.
There's definitely going to be a
it's not
court case
designed-
that you're going to lose.
They could get me on that, right?
Oh, they can get whatever they want.
Yeah, I know.
Your trees are too tall. Grass is too long. There's too much dog shit in your front yard.
Treason.
Find this, find that.
Yeah.
Your car's been on the bloody nature strip for too long. Give you a fine. Your bins have been out too long. Give you a fine.
Do you reckon, can you get fined for bins out too long?
Yeah, I think there's something you're not allowed to bring them in too early or bring them out too late.
Has anyone ever been
The other way
fined
around.
out the front of your place? Because for some reason you've got a 4-hour
Do not park.
do not park. What's that left over from?
There was a mechanic.
Where was he?
He was down the street. And this is according to Alberto, who's been there since 1959 or whatever.
James.
And he said it was ridiculous. There was just all
Cars
his
from
cars that he's like working on. You know, go move the Datsun. It's been there 4 hours. Go move the Commodore. Get me Volvo.
Yep, put me engine here.
Yeah. Get diff on that.
So once that sign's there, is that a permanent? That's a permanent.
Now these
fixture.
blokes can walk around. It's probably going to be robots soon.
Yeah.
And just go, there's a car that shouldn't be there for too long. Market's
Chalk,
tyre.
Yeah.
Come back 4 hours. Boom,
Okay.
you got yourself $475 probably.
Because you don't own that part of the street, so anyone can smoke ciggies there. Anyone can dump their luggage there.
Yeah, anyone can just hang out.
Can you? Are you within your
Jesus.
rights of your property to put your own sign up there and say,
Well, I'm
like,
thinking.
no smoking, for example?
Oh, I've thought about that.
Have you?
Yes.
Change the 4-hour parking
To a no smoking. It's just a simple sticker.
It is, isn't it?
Everyone's going to know it's me.
Well, why don't we put the sticker on? Have a nice day. There's no signs. There's no
That's true.
encouraging signs
That's-
around,
yeah.
is there?
No, that's true. And I wanted to do a lime tree on my nature strip and have free limes.
Free limes. But then you've got the big fat fatties at Costco filling up their Pepsi cups full of DJ Relish.
Yeah.
Do you think that would be
The tree's going to get decimated. Okay, here's the solution for that.
Okay.
Call it free lemons, right? And everyone's waiting for them to turn yellow.
Okay,
They
but
never-
the smart ones.
No,
know
it's a
those
lime.
limes, and okay. So you're giving it to that's a little
Smarties.
nod to the Smarties.
Yeah. Your green thumbs.
Okay, there you go. So watch your bloody backyards. Cops are everywhere.
Watch your front yards.
Yep.
Get more cameras. I know when the police broke into that DJ, or he was a rapper, what was his name? I think he's DJ Grillface.
Yeah, sure.
Max Killer Mac Dad.
Yep.
They broke through his door, and then that was the name of his new song, like "Who's Going to Pay for My Door?" Something like that.
Okay. Yeah, because
I wish I had, but he had full surveillance and made a film clip out of it, and the cops are
Yeah.
going through his underwears and
Looking for what? Skid marks. Watch your bloody backs. Watch your yards.
watch
and
your
then-
skid
and
marks.
watch your space, because we will find out eventually what happened to
Oh yes,
Ponderosa.
yeah.
I hope he's all right. 'Cause
So do I.
He's a nice bloke.
Mm.
He's all smiles and winks and waves. So, but it was pissing down with rain. So has somebody gone?
Come in here.
Well, I know for a fact that he doesn't speak a lick of English. So he couldn't. If he's disorientated, someone's got him in the house.
Maybe
Somewhere.
another Chinese-speaking punter has found him, said, "Come on in," give him a rug, a nice little hot cocoa, and then is trying to find out what's your name.
I just
Blah.
don't see suburbia servicing people like that anymore.
Didn't we say last time he went missing? Get him an ankle like tracker, or
Yeah.
even a tattoo or a collar around his neck, going, "I am Charlie.
Track
This-
two.
This is where I live."
Yeah, okay.
Little collar,
Yeah.
and it gives him an electric shock if he
G'day,
goes.
Charlie. G'day, Charlie. When you know what the dog's name is. Yeah. All right. Well,
But be
yeah.
careful when you're reaching for that collar, because he could bite.
Yes, he could. He could snarl at you. All right. there you
Good
go.
luck to him.
Let's see what happens, shall we? All right. So, again with the bloody AI.
Sure.
Getting
That's
sick
something we're going to be saying a lot more of.
I'm kind of getting sick of it. You know what I mean? AI this, AI that.
Yeah.
Put AI through it. Do this.
Yeah, I'm
do
done with
bloody
it.
That.
I knew it
I
was
was-
going to get lame.
But I was thinking, because I've got till the end of the week to help Mason do his bloody
Oh.
presentation on a planet
Okay.
So I was just going to chat GPT the whole
course.
bloody thing and say, look, mate, I've written it for you. But I want to pose the question, does... So AI, you do it, chat GPT goes in there, searches the internet, gathers the data within minutes, and scans the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Does it scan the dark web too? Is it
Gotcha.
looking everywhere?
Don't think so.
So what is going to be the future if it starts looking on the dark web?
Yeah, I like that.
Does anybody know what the dark web is?
I have no idea. I think it's more like the
How do you get there? What is
black
it?
market.
It is,
It's
isn't
not an actual market down in Chelsea. It's
Yeah.
spread out, I think.
Yeah, okay. But
Yeah.
I think we've got to look into this a little bit further, because what if it's like searching for a recipe and it pulls up a recipe for some fucking witchcraft thing, like 2 bats' wings and a
You know, that's come straight from the dark web.
yeah. I think we've just got to watch our back. This is just a warning or a future prediction that it's gonna start looking in the dark places.
Crevices in the corners.
Yeah,
I think they should. I tried to put a conspiracy theory in there, like explain Project Fishbowl or whatever. And
Yeah.
it was a operation by the US government to test nuclear weapons. In
Oh,
the
so
air,
it
but it's
gives
like
you the left side of it, not the right side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives you the propaganda side of it.
Yeah. So is that because you think that there's more content of the propaganda than there is of the alternative way of thinking?
Well, let's-
So
Let's try it out.
what are we going to try?
What's a really good conspiracy theory that moon landing?
Okay, let's do this. Just type into ChatGPT. Does ChatGPT search the entire internet to gather its data?
Or data.
Or data. And did I close it? No, here it is. No, as an AI language model, I don't actively search the entire internet to gather data. Okay, flawed already.
Exactly.
Instead, I was trained as a large corpus of text data that was collected from various sources of the internet, such as books, articles, and websites. So
Yeah, but whose articles?
hence why it's such a skimmed mainstream version.
Yeah.
Training data was carefully selected and pre-processed in seconds. You didn't look that hard, mate, to ensure its high quality of relevance. So it's just trying to say what the relevance is. Train my language to understand the structure and the patterns of natural language, and as well as to learn and generate human-like responses so as to take over the human race more effectively, like a human. If you interact with me, I use my pre-trained knowledge and context of the conversation.
Fail.
Can AI draw information
From the dark web?
from the dark web? One finger at a time? As an AI language model, I don't have the ability to direct access to search the dark web. The dark web is a portion of the internet that is internationally hidden and inaccessible to traditional search engines. It requires special software and configurations. Design me
A program to open the dark web. Ask it if chemtrails are real. Let's just go straight up.
Okay, yeah, all right. So, yeah, okay. Chemtrails different to contrails? We'll just go nice and simple. All right?
Yes, chemtrails and contrails are different phenomena, although there is some confusion and controversy surrounding the topic. Contrails, short of condensed trails, are the white fluffy streaks, blah blah blah, mainstream bullshit. Utter crap, mainstream utter crap. Ice crystals either evaporate or dissipate. On the other hand, some people claim that chemtrails are a type
This is what I'm saying.
are a type of conspiracy theories that suggest white streaks left by aeroplanes are not merely contrails, but rather the result of deliberate spraying of chemicals or substances into the atmosphere for the purposes of weather modification.
Which they've actually
They
do it.
They do it.
There is weather modification. Just look at
Everything.
no, look at the
Look up.
Vietnam War.
Sure.
They bombed that with
Yeah, what do they call that project? It was
Project Dark Cloud. but the idea was that they'd bombard the battlefields and make them so muddy that the foreign troops could not advance on the Allies. Didn't work.
Why do they call it Operation?
worked.
Why don't they call everything Operation Paper Trail? Because that's what it seems like. They do all these crazy experiments, the armies, and then they put it all down on paper,
Yeah.
only to be, freedom of information 50 years later.
Okay, in summary, contrails and chemtrails are a different phenomenon. Contrails are a natural and well understood result of an aeroplane exhaust interacting with the atmosphere. Putting exhaust fumes into the atmosphere or chemicals.
Because,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, come on.
It's a conspiracy. Just come on.
While chemtrails are a baseless conspiracy theory. Oh, yeah.
Gaslighting us,
They're
right?
gaslighting us. What's one other one that we can put in there?
Does the CIA run ChatGTP?
Does the CIA
Have operatives in
anything
Yeah.
to do with ChatGPT? No,
Yeah,
or AI.
No, ChatGTP.
ChatGPT.
It's painfully slow.
As a language model, I do not have direct information and affiliation with the Central Intelligence Agency. And however, it's worth routing the government agencies, including blah, 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 blah.
And ChatGPT
Spy on us.
develop a system to enable me to
Type
hack.
fast. Type faster.
I can't. This is it.
No, as a language model, I cannot develop a system to enable a hack or engage any other illegal activities. However, if I was to improve my system, I could hack a system, get in there, put my code in there, just to make searches more efficient.
See, because
The way it answers everything is like it's a CIA agent being tortured. It's like,
As a CIA operative, I can only give you my badge number and name.
I don't know. I don't know how these things work.
when was the latest sighting of a UFO? Let's just see if it knows anything about that.
I don't have access to
Do you know anything?
several websites and organizations that track UFO
you
network
look it up.
move.
Fine, I want you to fucking do it. Well, there you go. So it's
Fascinating.
So it doesn't necessarily look at the dark web, but it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before all of the separate functions, the chat version, the this, the that,
Yeah, that's what Musk wants to do there.
joins.
Yeah,
joins.
yeah.
So not only will it do film and picture and
One app to
Chat.
rule us all.
yeah, that's it. They're going to join together.
So are you going to do your son's homework?
Yeah,
On-
absolutely. I'll do it. Should I do it right now? And it's done. Just like that. Saved me all that bloody trouble.
It's quite amazing.
It is quite amazing. But yeah, keep your bloody wits about you. Keep your wits about you.
Sure, if that's the lesson to be learnt.
It is.
Good.
I think the next inevitable stage is the cosplay stage, where people start, because you know people build R2D2s and Johnny 5. They can actually make Johnny 5 alive now.
Johnny 5?
Like Short Circuit.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, Johnny 5 is
yeah.
alive.
Yeah, sure.
All you'd have to do is put the smart system in it, and then it can communicate. You put like C3PO. Because Ness was saying, like, with all this shit, why are they programming it to do, like, art and all these fantastical things when we need somebody to come in and repair our dishwashers and do our dishes and, like, why can't they
Take those jobs
take
first.
those jobs, the shit jobs, the
gotcha.
floor sweepers? I will say one thing that a friend of ours posted up on Facebook. This is when AI takes over. They went out for the day. and the robot vacuum cleaner was scooching around the house, gets stuck in corners and does whatever. The dog took a big shit, and the robots not only chomped up the shit, but then couldn't quite consume it and just dragged it, and so for 5 hours, it was just dragging shit all over the
I think this is a common story. I think if we did a Reddit search, you would find that the Roomba does spread the Pumbaa around.
Okay, yeah. It's having a little Roomba all over the house.
It knows.
What is that smell?
Just kill me.
Yeah. It's
Very good.
What's for dinner? Poo sandwiches.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Hey, love, what's wrong with Rover?
Oh, he swallowed a bloody tennis ball. Now got to take him to the bloody vets.
Why don't you try Alfonso's Relief?
Alfonso's Relief? He's a bloody dog.
Haven't you heard? They now make Alfonso's Relief for pets. Here, Rover, try some.
Get off me, bloody leg, you bastard! Get off me, fucking... Get off me leg! Alfonso's Relief. Now for pets, for cats, for ducks, for goldfish, and your electric eel.
How are you feeling, Rover? Oh, Rover.
Oh, this is just a quickie. I don't want to reveal names because it's like, it's kind of humiliating. But I've been working for some other cats lately, and one of the other young blokes in his late 20s, mid 20s, they said, "Yeah, weird thing the other day. The apprentice called up. The guy I'm talking to was on site already. He's like, where is he? He's running a bit late." And in true apprentice form, like they rock up late.
Oh,
so
slept through.
I slept through. Had a big weekend. Oh, I'm feeling a bit sick this morning, man. I had a bit of a throw up. Stop drinking on the weekend so heavily, you little fucking turd.
Squid.
So yeah, speaking of that, so he's called up and he's gone, because he's previously had quite a large car accident. He's rode his brand new $60,000 forever in debt ute. So he's got a new car and he's called up our little mate and said, "Oh, I'm running a bit late, man. Yeah, I'm just having a bit of I've had a bit of an accident." He's like, "Oh, what's happened, man? Like, don't tell me you fucked your new car up, your new car." No, I shit myself on the way to work. He's had a little accident, and this is my problem.
Cactus Dax.
This is my problem.
And admitted to it straight away.
That's the first issue, right? Now I want to know what your emergency procedure would be. This guy, like many young apprentices, is an avid short wearer.
Shorts in the winter, shorts in the summer, shorts in the... No, I don't really feel it with the cold, mate.
No, it's like...
Your legs are turning purple. Why? I know you're feeling it.
Like, it's mud and it's crushed rock and all that kind of stuff. How are you going to get on your knees and tighten up the bloody screws?
You see them in their 70s, all these bloody old plumbers. And
giant calluses on their
kneecaps.
Yeah, they're getting their knees redone.
Yeah.
Recapped. So he's rocked up to work and done the old scoochie out of the car with shit coming down his legs. He's still rocked up to work.
Okay, so...
What do you do if you do the poo?
The doo-doo.
The doo-doo.
What do you do if you do the doo-doo on the way to work, O's? Never been good at rhyming.
You can't go servo.
Okay, when did you know you were going to shit yourself?
I don't know. See, now... I told the kids about it, and they're like,
"But you know when you're gonna."
How could you not know that you're
about to?
Yeah.
Well, he's followed through. He's had a dodgy kebab last night, and what he thought was just going to be a fart was a shart. And he's fucking, but the shart was actually chronic diarrhea. Because I bet you he's the type of cat. He starts the morning off with a V and a big M, And then he's probably getting a bit of Macca's on the way, just a couple of sausage McMuff. His guts are already teetering 24/7.
Granted, I would not tell you if I had, but I swear on my bloody shorts that I have never followed through and had a situation where I've gone,
Boys, I just shat myself.
Yeah, and then
I did dream that I shat myself the other night. I woke up and said to Cass, I think I shat myself in my dream last night.
Did you do the old checko?
Yeah, I always check.
Okay.
But you're in a dream when you shit yourself. You're going,
yes,
because this is a dream.
Dream.
It's never happened before in reality.
In reality, no. I'm not waking up full of shit. No. I'm going to be full of shit because I need to shit, but I'm not going to do the shit
now in bed.
No.
So he's okay. I would have thought pull over as quickly as possible and protect those shorts at all costs.
Oh, because they're your everyday shorts, yeah?
Well, that's going to be covering up. You're going to be getting those shorts off.
Yeah.
You're going to shit those.
They're now your undies.
Yes.
For the day.
Yes. You're free balling.
Do you
and you got to get on the side of the road, rain, hail or shine, and you got to evacuate on the road.
Do you go down to the back shed and hose off? Like, what are we doing here?
Well, hopefully you're going to get to it before.
Towel on site.
Has he got a newspaper? Has he got rolled wrappers? What's his sitch? Is it a clean car or a dirty car?
Have you got a plastic bag? Like, what are you going to do? Where are you going to stash it?
I've got a raincoat in the back of me the seat there. Yeah. So I'd probably get that out, splay that out, and then
I don't know. I should have probed in what the outcome was, and we might come back to it. How he actually
cleaned up.
How he cleaned up, and did he go home? And
you got to send him home.
I was just yeah,
because you're getting
shame.
Nappy rash by the end of the day.
Yeah, and your motivation goes way downhill.
Every time you walk off with the wheelbarrow, you got a stained bloody shorts. Actually, you'd completely wet the shorts. You wear wet shorts for the rest of the day.
Oh, the double chafe.
Yeah, you got to blend that in. Your mistakes got to blend in.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Will you feel this material?
Of your shirt?
Yeah. What does that feel
Feels like you shit yourself.
What is it?
It's now your problem.
Yeah, he needs some help with that boy.
Look, I'm not going to stretch this story out too much, but we're always fucking. Nothing's happening to us lately.
I know yes, I feel the same way.
I've had a couple of times where we've sat in the old pod and just gone, what the fuck has happened
in the last week? Nothing.
I even resulted to calling Mavis and saying,
"Give me content,
give me content, Mum. Tell me about my childhood."
Yeah, give me something to.
Which
bite
she did
on.
give us some good leads, so thanks for that, Mares.
Right,
your mum,
Mavis.
Yeah, she's very handy. But on the weekend, did a gig up at Buddy Phillip Island, and decided we weren't going to stay there the weekend because we had another fucking thing on Sunday that we had to go.
Who's we?
Vanessa and I.
Oh, okay.
My beautiful wife.
She came up with for the.
Yeah, because it was for some familiars.
Okay.
What I mean.
Right.
And she was invited, so I was DJing, but I wanted to. The last time I went up to Phillip Island, I did the gig, and then they got kicked out of the venue, and then they said, "Come back to the house," and would you come back and set up your gear? I ended up doing 5 more hours for nothing.
Jeez.
So this time I thought,
nah,
I'd much rather just wrap it up 12:30, 1 o'clock, soaking wet, and then
just get in the South Gippy and you're home in an hour and 15.
Ghost out of it because
fair
my usual bedtime being a DJ is 2 o'clock. I don't get tired unless.
Yeah, so it's safe driving.
I need to. Unless I'm on the couch watching TV, then I'm out. So there's 2 ways you can go. Down the Gibby Freeway.
Yep.
And then that meets up with the M3 or whatever it is.
Who cares?
And I should have gone that way.
Mm.
But I thought that there was a shortcut through Kuwi Rup.
Yeah, the 5 ways.
Yeah, right. So we duck down, take a hard right, and Vanessa's like, "Where are you going? Where are you
Near that-
going?"
on
I'm
that
like,
7
"Don't worry, I know a special way."
At that 7-Eleven.
At the 7-Eleven.
Gotcha.
Scooch down that road.
Mm-hmm. It's old country.
And then you can cut a big triangle out of the trip and then join up with the Melba after. I don't know.
Yeah. You come through Cranny and
Yeah. So there's this point where the map said to turn at just over the tracks at the lights.
Mm.
And there was like a little service lane before that. I'm like, no,
that's not right.
Go, man. Ducked down and it was a bit of a dirt patch.
Yeah.
There wasn't actually a service lane.
So the AI's coming to get you.
Well, it was pissing down with rain. And we're talking 2:15 in the morning, right? So, because we're just keen to get home, sleep in our own bed.
It's like
Do you know
how
what
a
I mean?
werewolf movie starts.
It's exactly that.
I'm just going to go check the tyres, Vanessa.
So
Don't,
it was dirt, so I was going about 10 Ks on this little, what I thought was a service lane. There was a puddle, which I thought was but an inch deep, but it turned out to be 2 foot deep. And I've gone through this little thing, and the car's just gone
oh my God.
into this thing like we'd fucking nosedived into a massive cavern. and we came out of it all right. But then once we hit the road, all I can hear is I'm like,
You've done it again.
Oh, fuck. Because when you're out that far, well, you know how hard it is to get RACV roadside assist in suburbia.
I guess.
Imagine if you're 2 hours out of Melbs in the wilderness.
Soaking rain.
Soaking wet. So I never imagined that when I started that car trip that within the next 20 minutes I'll be lying on the road in a gutter with water gushing through me. Gushing. You know when you go, well, I'm wet.
Yes.
And you know what I'm like with my tools.
At the best of times.
Because you came around and like had to donate to the cause a shifter the other day because I ain't got nothing.
I had a few spares. I'll give you a shifter.
Nothing.
You can have a shifter.
I've got a hammer, but it's so rusty that if I smack down on a nail, the head's going to come off it.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so...
And what were you trying to do underneath the car? Exactly.
See what's going on.
Having a
Because what's scrapey davy doodles? Because I thought it was the front guard, which is like once you reach the panels of the car, that's where the money comes into it.
But hopefully it was a stick. Or
something just got jammed in there, or what's going on underneath. I thought I'd fucking slip me diff or some shit.
Yeah, hit a cat or
anything. So I'm under there, and you know the guard that protects the engine from dripping oil on the.
Guess so.
It's like a well, we worked out.
Drip track.
It's like cardboard, but it's like fibrous.
Okay.
So it must be so that it absorbs the oil, protects your driveway, stops the bottom of the car getting satched when it's like heavy rains. Anyway, that's the front 3 clips had been completely torn off. So this thing was like
scraping,
but still attached at the back, but behind the wheels. So there was no way, because the car's quite low, there's no way of scooching under. There's no tools to undo the other 3 screws. So we're just sitting there going, what are we going to fucking do? So I go through the car, no tools, car's full of gear.
Oh, yeah.
Hired gear, so I can't put that on the soaking wet rain.
No.
And I've got to get into the spare tyre section to see if that's where that, sometimes you get in a car, a little toolkit.
Yeah.
Which I found later, nothing in there. Nothing in there. So I'm like, we're moving gear. I'm fucked. And like, she's like, oh, let's call the RSAV. And I'm like, we're not calling the RSAV. Because you know what'll happen? And mind my language here, some fat cunt will come out and he will not be able to get his little stumpy fingers underneath with the dexterity of a DJ.
Right.
And like, I'm quite good under pressure.
He might have, like, I don't know, one of those, a carjack or something like that, perhaps.
So if you were driving past Country Road...
I would not stop.
Well, this was the consensus of everybody that just drove past. Clearly, I'm lying on the road with the car.
No, clearly there's the third person in the bushes waiting to carjack me as soon as I pull over to help the Good Samaritans.
Okay. All right. So the world has broken you.
Yeah, I'm not fucking...
Because me, I would stop. I would catch a hammer mid-stroke that was about to go through some dude's head.
I have seen,
any opportunity to be Batman, you're going to grab it. Right?
Yeah, I'm turning more into the Joker or the Riddler.
Especially every car that goes past has got a toolkit and strap-os and ocky straps and
LED
cable
lighting,
ties and torches.
Yeah,
So we had nothing, and I couldn't reach under, and I couldn't there wasn't enough room to punch the other screws off.
What a Jezbot just hand ripped it.
I couldn't reach under the hand ripper because there wasn't enough force to bloody cock up.
Should have sent your bloody wife out to show a bit of skin in the rain.
No, it didn't seem to work.
Get the thumbs, try to bloody...
Tits out, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So it was time to MacGyver. And I'm like, right, we need string stat. So I found my raincoat. And the string pulls for the hood?
Yeah.
I fucking managed to... I couldn't untie the thing, so we've got a lighter to go to burn off the little knobbly bits. So we could thread it through the hood.
Gotcha.
Same for the waistband thing.
It's called a belt sometimes.
Sorta, but it's like...
A drawstring. Yeah.
Drawstring, thank you. So we had 2 drawstrings and a possible hole, but nowhere to tie off. So I managed to get like a hole, and I managed to tie one side up, so it was off the road. So all I had to do was lift this thing enough,
doing a tie
just to get the fuck home. I was up on the curb, so I had just a tiny bit of lift, enough to reach under and go.
And you are saturated,
drenched from fucking like
the shivers. Are the shivers coming in?
Shiver me timbers. and then Ness goes, "What about?" Because she's wearing some high top bloody 1-star Chuck Taylors.
You're telling the story.
She goes, "What about my shoelaces?" So she's whipped them off.
Yeah.
So we had 2 shoelaces, 2 string ties, and I managed to weave some kind of
magic,
creative magic, and we got it up and just fucking hammered home, and it made it all the way home.
Wow!
And we got out of it. But there was no way I was going to rely on
the kindness of strangers.
The kindness of strangers. It's one of those situations where you just got.
Just deal with it
myself.
Yeah, just deal with it.
I Batman myself.
You're there. You might as well help yourself.
Yeah, and all done from go to woe soaking wet, literally.
Yeah.
20 minutes we lost on the road.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah,
that's
pretty good.
So with that MacGyver styles up, Richard Dean Anderson played the character of
sure
MacGyver.
Story.
But like in the previous story...
I
figured. In the previous story, young mate could do with a bit of your knowledge. But the guy that shut his dacks on the way to work...
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like, you managed to fix your car in the soaking wet in the middle of the night. Why can't we figure out how to not shit ourselves on the way to work?
Without telling everybody about it.
Admitting to it straight away.
Not straight away. Like, the story isn't to be told until after the miraculous escape.
And then would you put it on the podcast?
I just did. But
No, but like if you were the shitter.
I don't know. Some people wear it like
a badge of honor.
Badge of honor, which is like the way I was treating this situation was like. Well, there's it's twofold. It's trying to deal with the stress of like going, fuck, I'm stranded here, or fucking what?
Yeah.
And hold the fucking torch properly.
Yeah.
Like hold
keep
the
it on me.
Just and then not
getting angry.
Divorce.
Yeah. Divorce.
And you can have a divorce. We're on the side of the road.
You know the RSCV would have charged you Saturday night fees, after midnight fees. rain fees? Because I know Uber goes up every time it starts raining.
So
premiums.
Your premium prices, are they within a certain radius of kilometres?
5Ks on a Wednesday at about 12 o'clock is the cheapest time to get your car fixed, maybe.
But would they come that far? Like, would we?
Yeah.
Was that an option?
Because I think there's franchisees.
Ah.
I reckon they come out to roadside assist you.
I tell ya, if I saw a couple on the side of the road, Vanessa put the umbrella up and 3 of the stickos going, and she's standing there. I'm like, look up, Ness. What's going on? What's going on? The whole thing was inverted upside down with sticks going. I'm like, what are you doing? And I was like, that's not the problem here. Problem is not fix the umbrella. The problem is the other one I was going to do. Get the umbrella, rip strips, tie strips together.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So I was going to work it. What's going to happen?
Did you have a knife?
No knife.
No tools.
No tools. No wires.
Because it's a fairly new car, isn't it? And
and that's
the
all
glove
a bit
box hasn't.
it
hasn't
all
been
I've got in
filled
that
up.
glove box is instruction manuals and a first aid kit.
We need to get a lighter in there. We need scissors. We need a
we need Oki straps,
packet of Panadol,
and cable ties. Cable ties fixes everything.
You also need a thing of fuses. I always get some fuses.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just have them sitting there.
Noted. Yeah. Get your bloody...
Well, you're a hero.
Get your emergency system in place. That's my only suggestion I can say. Because, like, what's in Cass's car? If you guys...
Oh, there's bags of bags, shopping bags, bags and bags and bags.
Some bags together.
Yeah. There's a jerry can.
Yeah.
Richard Dean Anderson.
Yeah, but there was always something. This is the thing with MacGyver. There was always, like, loose wires.
Masking tape.
There was always something around.
He's always got his pocket knife, though. He can start anything with a pocket knife.
You can. Can't
It's
you?
very important. You can carve a spoon for eating. You can
If
carve
I had a pocket knife, I could have forged a hole in the right spot.
easily.
And it would have been sorted in one cable tie.
You have to make the decision, though. Ask yourself the important question: am I the type of man that's going into my 50s eventually that's going to have the belt with the key, the chain on the keys, the little pouch for the pocket knife?
Now,
little.
if I've got that little emergency Swiss Army knife, does that categorise as carrying a weapon?
Yeah, you're a terrorist.
You see? Cops would have stopped to help me and then arrested me for having a knife.
Get down on the ground. I am.
Yeah.
I'm soaking wet.
Get down and face down on the ground. But there you go. There's our miraculous escape. And
Well done. I can't believe
the whole time I was
DJing.
Thinking, the whole time I was thinking, finally, I've got some fucking content for the podcast. All you got to do is leave the house.
Yeah.
There you fucking
Good on
go,
you,
mate.
soldier. Yeah, keep going, mate. Man up.
We win in the end. We win in the end.
This one, I'll go number one. Nah, I'll go.
Solid intro.
Yeah. Nah. We'll go Jackson 5. How many? How much jizz is too much jizz?
Oh, this is not a good start.
It is. It is.
Any Jackson
I'm going somewhere with this.
I'm going somewhere. The Jackson, Jack,
Yeah.
5,
Hand. Jack on.
Yeah,
hand, right?
Yeah.
This guy, this man, father of at least 550 children, banned from donating any more sperm.
550 children.
Jackson 5.
I thought it was anonymous.
Well,
Did you come up with the title, or is that what?
no, that was me.
Okay, good.
That was me.
Jack 1
I
5.
rescind my bad intro.
It's,
I like
it's,
it. I
it's
like
Jack Hand 5. No, I don't know.
I think Jack and 5.
Jack.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, so he prolific donator. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and
How much coin can you get out of that?
I don't think it's about the
no,
coin.
I don't think it is at that stage. I don't think it's about the coin.
I think it's the jacking off in public.
Yeah.
Places.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the people outside know you're inside doing
Yeah,
it.
okay. So he can only get off if he's in a hospital setting.
Yeah. Oh, the nurse definitely knows what you've been up to when you hand over that bloody when you hand over that bag.
He starts a fibrillator up and
Beep beep beep.
oh,
Clear.
also
Yeah.
Across the room.
Yeah.
not very clear, but
No, hopefully not too clear. He's shooting blanks. The man identified only as Jonathan M. Johnson. John, Big John, M.
John
Masturbator, definitely.
Yeah.
Johnny the Masturbator. It sounds like one of those, hey, it's Saturday.
Yeah, he does
No,
go
what
to-
was the show? Blankety Blanks.
blankety blanks. Yeah,
Johnny M.
Johnny M. Blank likes to blank his blanks at the hospital blank bank.
Your time starts.
The man identified only as Jonathan M. has massively exceeded Dutch national guidelines, which state donors are allowed to father a maximum of 25 children with 12 mothers. So
25 children. I'm trying to do the baby maths here.
yeah. What do you need?
Johnny
Johnny M.
goes into a hospital.
Yeah.
You got to make it turn into a mathematical sentence.
Johnny M's sperm count is high.
So does he come in? They is a picture of him on the wall, and he's not welcome anymore.
I think there will be. A father of at least 550 children has been banned from donating any more of his jizz. It doesn't say that. After he deliberately lied. That's what masturbating is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your whole life is a lie. I'll never do it, never done it, not doing it right now. Don't come on here.
I'm looking for my keys.
Yeah. He deliberately lied to all his prospective parents. National guidelines in the Netherlands say that sperm donors are allowed to father a maximum of 25 children with 12 mothers. You just said that.
Why do they cut you off? What's the reason for the cut?
I'll tell you
It's
why.
because the gene pool, mate.
Gene pool. Yeah, it makes so much sense when you say it out loud.
Yeah, I think in places like Iceland or Finland, one of these two, there's an app to make sure you're not apping your sister and they're apping them.
Oh yeah, that could be a
your
problem in the
relation
future.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Future predicts.
Future predicts.
I
You
think there's
don't.
one of those for shepherding.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so, I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Dating app, I mean.
Yeah.
Straighten the date.
It's
Straighten the date. No babies, right, boys?
So they keeping record? Are they
I'm
keeping
not
record?
yes-ending you.
Good.
For that
No.
one,
Don't.
sorry.
Are they?
Don't.
So they're keeping record? Because
they were.
I'm going back to this. I thought it was anonymous thing.
But I don't know if it is anonymous because I know you get to. There's something about donating sperms in Australia that I think the child is allowed to find out after 18 years or something, some such.
Yes.
Something like that. So you're allowed to find out who your dad
Does the
was.
same rule apply for egos?
Yes.
It goes the same the other way?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
It does. You, and I only know this because I've actually donated before.
I thought we were going to lie about what we
Is this getting
do.
into a basic.
It's
Batman?
basic. It's basic. Batman.
I did a long time ago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But haven't you had enough?
Did you get paid? You didn't get paid?
No, it was
Fuck that.
It's
Yeah.
community concern.
You get
a
paid
community
for the
concern.
blood. You get paid in cookies.
But I'm only outing myself.
Sure.
That's actually true. I
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
And
So you could have more kids, essentially.
Yeah, possibly, but I don't think so.
Shit.
It's unlikely
Okay.
because you would have to do that multiple times to be successful.
Okay.
If you know what I mean. So
Not
that would
me.
make- and-
Not me.
But anyway, all I wanted to say in relation to this story
Yeah.
is once was enough because it was fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, of course. It is. A glass and a
Yeah.
half. A glass and a half of dairy
It
milk.
was like,
Is it enough? Was I in here too long? Was it in here too short?
Oh, you're back again.
Exactly.
Or you go in and they go,
It's
they
not
go,
recommended.
Norm.
like in Cheers.
Yeah. So
Back again. Back
Yeah.
again.
no one lost. You didn't. I don't. That's just my headphones going wackety wackety. That's all right.
Uncomfortableness.
So many babies So many. And so they have the right to go and find him later?
Well,
Because let's go statistics
yes.
on that.
So let's go.
You're gonna get 2 wanting to know.
At least.
Minimum.
Mins.
So then they come to him, they go, bloody...
Can I get a chop out?
Yeah. Are they...
That's the thing. So if you've donated to Create Life, it's part of the
creed.
The creed.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
Seed creed, it's called.
There's no, there's no
come up
responsibility. That's good.
Yeah. No responsibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to support this
That's
bloody.
right, yeah.
You just donate it.
Get out of my house,
my babies, my babies.
That's yeah.
The court has added the parents of the children are now confronted with the fact that the children and their family are a part of a huge kinship network. That sounds something that happens at a cult.
Yeah.
The kinship network, man.
They're part of a bigger pool. Pool of people.
By the sounds of it, if you put it all in one spot, it would be a pool.
Yeah, that's right. He'd have
Ocean.
He'd have good aim by the end of that, wouldn't he?
Jesus, that is embarrassing. You're right. I just went through it. It took me a second, but I was like, go down to the donation station, get all worked up,
Go down the wank bank.
You go to the reception first and you say, "Where's the donation station?"
Yeah.
Poos, wees, or
others. Ones, twos, or threes.
Well, poos you can donate.
Can you?
Yes. Well, for
the
fecal transplants.
What?
Yeah.
Wait.
Fecal transplants.
Yeah.
So you're transplanting fecal matter into somebody else.
Apparently, he goes back in as well as out.
Yeah. So if you're,
I don't think I want to know this.
No, you don't.
your gut biome or whatever they're all banging on about, you don't have the right gut biomes, and I do. So I'll
give you one.
What I do is I bend you over.
and we put our asses together and take a big old shit in your ass.
This is not good.
It's called the reverse caterpillar. It's the reverse cocoon.
Oh God! What's that movie?
Cocoon.
No.
That's old people in a pool. Who get long life because of the
human
centipede. Jeez, you would have nailed that if you.
I called it the caterpillar. Sorry.
Cocoon.
We'll turn into a beautiful.
Reverse cocoon.
We'll turn into a beautiful butterfly, Tim. One of these days.
The butt, fly.
So the donor, Jonathan M, faces so even if he was getting paid, now he's got to pay a fine.
Oh, how much?
100,000 euros or 88,000 pounds, which is about $16. Yeah.
As punishment, he has to drink the rest of what's left over. Got to put it back in there. Waste not, want not. What about blood donation?
Yeah.
Do they cut you off at a certain point? Like if you're a regular,
a pint.
Turn white.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need a cookie. But how many times can you go in and? Oh, they love the blood donation, don't they?
They got to get it.
Multiple. You can go in as many times as you physically can.
They ask you so many questions, though. I only went once.
I've never done it.
All the questions.
There's a blood bank across the road.
Right.
Didn't you know?
No, I didn't.
I didn't either.
What sort of
until
questions? Why are you covered in blood?
Yeah.
Is it your blood?
Yeah. Have you done?
We take the blood. Don't come in covered in it.
Do you realise that?
When was the last time you did that? Have you ever done this? Well, what about, have you ever injected into that? Have you ever fucking sucked on this? And I'm like,
this is too much. Where's this information going?
Yeah.
Do they stick it on the label?
Yeah, they right on your forehead so everyone knows.
I know.
But look, I donated.
Okay,
I'm a hero.
So anybody that
Blood.
successfully donates blood is straight as a die.
Pretty much, yeah.
In terms of
drugs and
the list,
sex and
it's going down the list. Yeah.
How many partners have you had, and this, that, and the other, zip, zap, zop, and on the just take it.
How many
Take my blood.
How many VBs do you drink? How many VDs do you have?
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Yeah,
Take it. Take my blood, sir. This is a 7-Eleven.
Take it.
All right, my feces.
Take my feces. I don't need them anymore.
Oh, very good. Once again, what is art? What is it?
The forever question of people that don't create it.
Well, is AI art?
Yeah, well, it's the current debate, isn't it?
Is it
It
a
is the
mass
current debate.
mass debate?
It is a mass debate. Yeah. Why? What's your?
Well, because then you got. I believe that what you showed me in your new film clip, generated mainly from AI.
Yeah, 100% AI.
Genius.
Yeah.
Looks really good.
Does look good, doesn't it?
Looks great.
Yeah.
And then you've got these actual human artists, and I'll say that in inverted commas.
Okay,
Loose. I say it loosely.
Yeah.
These pop culture bloody artists.
Okay, yeah.
Or whatever. I don't know what you call them. Wankers, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Putting up a bloody banana on a wall.
Oh, I did see that. It's just gaffer tape to the wall, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a banana gaff tape to a wall.
And is this because like you do something like that and you're putting the art world to the test where they stand there and they're trying to analyse the message behind it.
The Emperor's New Clothes. It's like
It is. They're standing
it's
there going,
amazing.
I
I
think
see what
get
he does. I see what
I
he
don't
did.
get it. What?
What does it mean? Well, it turns out it meant nothing. I was just a meth head and needed to get paid.
Yeah.
My art. Need to get paid for my art.
I wish I had
Hunter.
I wish I had the hookups though. Like because I can come up with 1,000 things taped to a wall.
Yeah,
But you got to find someone to back it.
Yeah.
This is the hardest part of being an artist. Is getting someone to back and exhibit the idea. So not only are you the wanker saying I'm just going to tape a banana to the wall, but you've got to find a wanker,
a
that
bigger
owns
wanker,
a wank gallery.
Yes,
right.
Yeah.
That is willing to tape the banana to the wall.
Yeah,
and put a ticket.
and it's
price.
phallic as well. It's banana. It is wank.
Oh,
It's
so you
definitely-
get it.
Oh,
You see?
Gotcha.
You see?
Well, this is from Italian. Hold on a second. Oh, he's a comedian.
Okay.
Is an Italian bloke called Maurizio Catalan.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's how you say it as well.
Wow.
And he's taped this bloody banana to a wall, and then some bloody joker has come and had a bite.
Had a bite of the banana.
The guy who ate the $120,000 banana
Oh, come on.
in an art museum says he was just hungry.
Okay, fair enough. Fair
I
enough. Is that
think-
art? Is eating the art piece considered art?
Yeah. And then was it supposed to rot?
Yeah, but you consume the art with your eyes. Why not consume the art with your mouth?
Yeah, it's called food.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And there's plenty of
it's wank on wank on wank.
There's plenty of high-end chefs that like do the food as art.
Where did the
wankery.
banana come from? Like these are the questions I've got. Coles.
Right.
Woolies. Aldi's.
And the greengrocer.
Andy Warhol.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And
What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? Like he's had a bite of the banana. Did he peel it?
Nah.
Just took a bite out of it.
Yeah. Oh no, the guy who ate it probably peeled it. I'm guessing.
How long has it been up there for?
Well, it's
'Cause
still
they've all
yellow.
got bananas on the bench, right?
It's yellow, so it's fresh, local, fresh.
Okay. That must be like because my bananas don't last that long. Inevitably, you're making a smoothie out of it, or you're making banana bread.
We made banana bread the other night because the bananas, they're black.
They're black.
And Cass said, like, nah, you got to get the bananas from the shops.
Yep.
And put it straight into the fridge. Yes, it will go brown, but then the insides will remain tasty. And I
don't know about that.
believe that method at
I
all.
don't know how I feel about it. See, because we put some bananas in the freezer and they continue to go black. So what's the logic there? Like black, you know? And like, who is it art
Yes.
to take something that's filthy rotten that no one would even touch or even could even pick up to throw in the bin, and then make bread from it and feed it to their family. Is that art?
Is that art? It is an art.
There's an art to it.
There's an art to it.
Yeah.
To not waste.
Okay. Yeah.
I think all this shenanigans with the artist started with that piss Christ joker.
Yeah.
Piss Christ.
Piss and blood. Isn't it? Wasn't
No.
it piss and blood?
Oh, was it?
I don't know.
I thought it was just piss. It wasn't piss and blood Christ. It was just piss Christ.
How do you paint with piss though?
No. He got it like a tube, like a cylinder, and then he had a crucifix in it, and he filled it up with urine.
Did he?
Piss Christ.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna look that up.
Okay.
Because I always thought that piss Christ was like I used piss and blood, mix it together to make me bloody red. You know what I'm saying? Let's.
Well, you'll put up the YouTube video of this, won't you? Of the Piss Christ news report.
Sure. Piss Christ. Submerged. Do you think that's submerged or is it a painting? See, look, it's a painting.
What does it say?
Did he just call it Piss Christ? 1987 that was. Can you believe it?
Yep.
I wouldn't have thought it was 87. Yeah, it depicts a small plastic crucifix submerged in a small glass tank of the artist's urine.
And it looks like he hadn't been drinking much water that day.
Yeah, but like this is the thing. The piece was the winner of a Southeastern Centre for Contemporary Arts Award of the Visual Arts.
See, wankers.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's like out for the award for the outstanding
excellence in the field of excellence.
Yeah, right. And then that got inevitably the life of one of these art pieces is that I think the Piss Christ got slashed, if you don't mind the pun.
Mm-hmm.
And it got destroyed. Same as the banana got bitten. So is part of the story of these wank art pieces to inevitably be destroyed by someone in the public?
Well, it wasn't getting traction, I don't think. So he had to get someone in to eat it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it hits the news cycle.
Banksy when they sold the piece and then it went through the shredder.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No, but it's like, who cares?
Because it's
one
like
of
his pieces, and then they
shit.
sold it for, let's just say, I'm just going to figure out that 250,000.
Yeah.
Right. And then they went, boom, sold, and the painting went through the frame and shredded at the bottom. The shredded bits of paper
worth a fortune.
Worth a bloody fortune, mate.
Oh, and the art in question, this banana thing, it's called Comedian.
It is a duct tape banana that is meant to invoke everything from Charlie Chaplin's slapstick comedy to the fruit status as an emblem of global trade.
That's
wanker.
That's not what I got from it. All I got was a banana taped to a wall.
Yes.
Yeah, taking a bite. Is there any other art pieces you'd take a bite of?
Bite
out of it?
If I knew any art, I'd be able to
okay.
probably name some, but I don't really. Well, there's sunflowers. That's the Van Gogh. He painted sunflowers. You can eat them.
Yeah, and take a lick.
Seeds, I guess.
Thanks for listening
nothing.
to Jumping the Turnstile, the podcast that's more entertaining than a bunch of penguins wearing top hats. We're glad we could provide some entertainment for you today. Remember to tune in next week for more Jumping the Turnstile shenanigans.
I'm Timmy Taco.
I'm Jess Biden.
Thanks for listening.
Sure.
See you next bloody week.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.